Hey everyone, my name's James Peterson. Today I'm going to be giving an introduction to teamwork, specifically communication for team-based collaboration. Now, teamwork is a part of almost every profession. It doesn't matter if you're in manufacturing or sales and marketing, computing or IT, health, construction, education. In every industry, there are projects to complete. There are tasks to be done. Some of the projects are large and complex, requiring a diverse range of skills, expertise, and ideas. Some projects are small and would be just better with the second or third person and different viewpoints. Other projects take place over time and have many stages as the project passes on from one team to the next. In short, teamwork is often a requirement of the job. But if you truly embrace the benefits of good teamwork and good collaboration, the quality of the work can be dramatically enhanced. You'll sometimes hear the word interprofessionalism, especially in healthcare. Interprofessionalism refers to collaboration between professionals with a different discipline or different area of expertise. In healthcare, the idea is to improve collaboration between the doctor, nurse, medical radiation technologist, sonographer, rehabilitation therapist, occupational therapists, administration workers, social workers, and so on, all with the goal of improving health outcomes for the patient and providing seamless care. Most team projects involve interprofessionalism. Projects such as this one are very complex and require a lot of collaboration between people with different professions, engineers, construction workers, government employees, and so on. Let's look at this project. The objective is quite clear. They're building a bridge over a small creek. But think of the collaboration that is involved. First, the obvious. There's the design. All of the specifications, height, width, length of the bridge. You can also see these pipes. I think for water, gas, and sewage. They have to be able to connect the pipes to each side of the street. So that's the design. And then there's the construction, getting the people, the equipment, and the materials to the job site at the right moment, and building the bridge to design specifications. However, this project is much more complex than just design and construction. Other critically important issues include safety, ensuring no incidents or injury, environment, building the bridge without polluting the creek, budget and time constraints. Also, think about the residents in the neighborhood. You need to build the bridge while avoiding noise, not causing damage to residential properties, and so on. Traffic, ensuring that the traffic is diverted and alternative routes are sufficient. Facilities for workers, parking, restrooms, break rooms. Obviously, everything here is important. The real advantage of having teams is to have different people thinking about each of these issues and take notice of different things that may be important. While the objective of this project is to build a bridge, there are many important issues that have to be addressed. These issues are addressed by teams, often multiple teams, with collaboration between each of those teams. So let's talk about how to be effective in teams. I think a good place to start is the dimensional model of leadership behavior, which comes from this book, Leadership Through People Skills, a good book and a worthwhile read. First, let me talk about leadership. This is not to be confused with management. A manager is a position in a company. If you're a manager, you may have authority to make certain decisions, or you may have a team of direct reports. However, leadership as defined here is about being objective focused or being proactive, seeing a problem and speaking up, or seeing what needs to be done and doing it. The book describes 360-degree leadership, and you can use these ideas if you're a manager leading direct reports, but also you can use if you're collaborating with peers or when working with your boss. So let's take a look at the dimensional model of leadership behavior. There are two dimensions. The horizontal dimension is your people skills. On this end is hostility, and on this end is warmth. Hostility means a lack of regard for others. This is a negative or pessimistic view of other people. Other people have bad motives or they're not competent. On the other end of this dimension is warmth. Warmth is a concern and regard for other people. It's based on a positive or optimistic view that other people have good motives and valuable information and valuable skills. The vertical dimension is related to proactiveness. On the bottom is submission, and on the top is dominance. Dominance is about making things happen. It's about assertiveness, putting ideas forward, guiding, leading, persuading, getting things done. If you're dominant and you see a problem, you take action. Submission, on the other hand, is about letting things happen, following, passive, easy to give in. If you're submissive and you see a problem, you ignore it or look the other way. So based on this model, there are 4 leadership types: Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. These leadership styles can be used to describe an individual, you, or a team member. They can also be used to describe the general atmosphere of the team. Let's take a closer look. So Q1 is an autocratic leadership style, hostile, which means not much regard for people, has a negative view about the competence or motives of other people, and dominant, proactive, sees problem that needs to be solved and takes action, quite assertively. Imagine this style of leadership. If you have a negative view of other people, you're not going to listen to them, but you're going to assertively insist on your ideas. So this leadership style is characterized by, we are going to do it my way. Q2 is an unassertive leadership style, hostile, so like Q1 has a negative view of people. However, Q2 is submissive, reluctant to speak out, easy to give in, doesn't push ideas forward, ignores problems, focuses on own work. So this leadership style is characterized by, whatever, do whatever you like, just don't bother me. Q3 is an easygoing leadership style, has regard for other people, sensitive about other people's needs and feelings, optimistic about their motives and abilities. However, Q3 is submissive, doesn't want to rock the boat, reluctant to discuss obvious problems. So this leadership style is characterized by, come on everyone, let's just get along. The goal of this team is harmony. The objective of the project is not a priority, and serious problems are often not addressed. Q4 is a collaborative leadership style. And this is the goal. A Q4 leader is dominant, proactive, very objective focused, seeks the best solution to the problems at hand. At the same time, a Q4 leader has regard for people, a positive view of their competence and motives. Just think what that means. If you have a positive view of people, and if you are seeking the best solution, you will listen to people. You won't just tolerate their opinions, you will actually accept the opinions as valid. Maybe your team members know something or see something that you don't. So Q4 leadership is characterized by, let's work together and figure out the best way to do this. If you look at all the 4 leadership styles, each type has consequences. However, Q4 leadership tends to get the best results. So let's turn now to communication, which is really the objective of this video. Communication for team-based collaboration. Well, with Q1 leadership, communication is one way and disagreement is suppressed. If you have a negative view of others, there's no point in listening to them or discussing differing opinions. With Q2, there's little to no communication. Disagreement is just avoided. Clearly, this team is not going to achieve the objective. With Q3, there's partial communication. You're free to talk about positive things, but you're not free to talk about problems. Problems are taboo. Disagreements are smoothed over, serious problems are neglected, and the quality of the project will likely fall short. With Q4, there's two-way communication, or on a team, multi-way communication. Everyone speaks, everyone's focused on the problem. Disagreements are discussed and resolved. If you have a positive view of other people, you will seek out their opinions. I think it's important here to recognize that we sometimes switch between different leadership styles on different teams and at different times. The purpose here isn't to add a label to people, negative or positive, rather to understand the idea of collaborative leadership. Collaborative leadership is an attitude, and it's an attitude that gets better results. At the core of collaborative leadership is this idea: be warm with people, be tough with problems. If you're warm with people, you'll value their contribution. If you're tough with problems, you will truly care about the outcome of the project, the results. So a collaborative team is objective focused. On your team, the idea is to create an environment where team members can speak freely and together seek out the best solutions. A collaborative team also has mutual respect for each other, an environment where you value the contributions that other team members bring. So let me conclude. When you have to complete a team project such as this one, when you join meetings, start with an I don't know attitude. Don't pretend that you know more than you know. Yes, you have an area of expertise, but don't pretend that you see what other people see. Your colleagues may see something that you don't see, something that's critically important. If you have an I don't know attitude, then the team meeting becomes a learning conversation, learning what other people know, what other people see as important. However, this isn't a one-way conversation. The objective is to reach mutual understanding. You have valuable information to share with the team, and these ideas need to be shared. In the end, the idea is for all team members to truly understand the issues surrounding the project and find some sort of win-win solution. And what I'm explaining here is the essence of collaborative teamwork. Create an environment where you can truly understand all of the issues that are faced and use that understanding to make the best decisions.